We are going into a fun section of the game, though. Old Yharnam is quite the place. Here, I'm gonna bring this up to 4. That's a little bit better for me. So, since we are... you know it, man, you know it. Here, I'll use it, only the whirligig portion for when we really need it. So since we are doing this as a nice little tour de force of the lore of the game, we'll talk about Old Yharnam. So, as you know, people in Byrgenwerth went down into the catacombs below the city, and they found something down there, a special type of blood. And Old Yharnam is the first place to fall victim to the Beasthood Plague. First, they experienced something called Ashen Blood, which is a poisonous plague that spread through the town, and that itself evolved into the Beast Plague. These people are the first people to have to suffer through the pains of their friends and family turning into unreasoning beasts and attacking each other. And it's also where the first hunt took place. This place was burned and pillaged and just ruined by the hunters of the church. And all that's left now is a decrepit, falling apart ruin populated exclusively by beasts and corpses. There's only one person here who is not a beast, and he... Whoop! Sorry, I didn't notice you, friend. Come here. Come here, I'm trying to do a talkie. I need you to fall asleep for me. Anyway, our good friend who is not a beast, you can kind of make him out up there. Well, we'll take a closer look at him real fast. He's right there. He's standing on a giant goddamn minigun, and he felt so bad about what he's done as a hunter to these people that he's pledged his life to protect them. Anyone who enters here with violent intent will be shot down by minigun-loving man, whose name I'm forgetting. I always forget his name. Excuse me, everybody. Jajura, yes, it is Jura. I generally, my first time playing the game, I went through here because I was doing every part of the game. It was like 100% going through it. It was also a blind run, but like, I wasn't gonna skip anything. Subsequent playthroughs, I like doing this in a different order. I tend to come from behind, I become friends with him. You don't have to kill him. It's much harder to not kill him than it is to kill him, so we're going to be killing him this playthrough. And also I like doing this in order for going through the game for new people. Give me my blood. Thank you. It is a scary area though because of the constant rain of bullets when we get slightly further into the city. But if you wanted to, you could do this in a completely different order. You can come from behind, you can become friends with him, you learn a gesture. He gives you some stuff, and you're like, alright, peace out, we won't attack anybody, and then you can just leave. We're doing this the dangerous way.
You are a skilled hunter. Adept, merciless.
As hunters should be. Excuse you. I need a little bit more endurance. Have a good one, Brazilian. Or definitely not Brazilian, rather. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, lowering the sound effects is definitely a very good idea. Janae! Because those bullets will be very loud if we don't change the volume settings like we did. Trying to remember where the optimal drop down point is. I do this in a different order every time. Alright, we got an item over here. No, we don't. No, we don't. But we do have a drop down we can take advantage of over here. Please stop shooting me, sir. Oh my god, I didn't think he can go through that. Alright, alright. Can't go over there like I thought. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, in the beginning there is a different area that is a much easier drop, where we take less damage, but this works. The only problem is there's a double hunter fight down here. Alright, let's just do it. Oh, fuck you guys. There's the ladder. There is some stuff in buildings I want there. Please climb fast. Oh, Jesus. Whew. And we're okay. Gonna need my health back, thank you. Why do the crows bark? You know, there's actually kind of a hint as to why they bark a little bit later in the game. When we go to the Nightmare of Mensis. I don't think chat would care if I did the old Yharnam skip. Most people here have never played through Bloodborne. Like, I know Krios and Static have, I think? Actually, no, Static, you haven't gone through it, have you? When we get to the old Nightmare of Mensis, we'll talk more about those crowbird nonsense dogs. There's a werewolf in here, right? No, but the gun can see us in here. You beat it and you didn't like it, that's right. I remember there was something about it. That does confuse me. But then again, to each their own. Krios never played it, man. I'm just remembering everything wrong. Never played any Souls-like. It's just crazy. One day we're gonna have to go back and play the origin game for all of this. We can play the game I'm worst at. Demon Souls. Lords of the Fallen is... yeah. The Surge I do want to play at some point, and I do have it because it was free with PS Plus this month. Oh no, they're definitely niche games for sure. They just happen to be exactly my niche is the thing, so I love these games. Oh, this is what I was thinking of. Sorry, everybody. I do a lot of damage now that I have my whirligig. There are going to be people that might tune in and be like, oh, he must be on New Game Plus because he has the whirligig. No, no, no. You would love to get my thoughts on the Surge? Oh, I could play it at some point. I want to do Demon Souls because it's such an early game in this particular genre. Alright. I hear it's not everyone's cup of tea, even more so than the proper entries. Yeah, we have a very narrow window for not being shot here.
I should think you still
Damn
have
it.
dreams. Well, the next time
It gave you erectile dysfunction.
give some thought.
You shut up. I'm just gonna get my souls back. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so someone here has my souls, or they're on the ground. It was either this statue or that statue we died at. Oh, you have them. Yeah, well, we gotta be very, very careful because of fucking chain gun man. There we go. Alright. That's all I wanted. Hit the wall so we're too close and he can't shoot us anymore. And defend ourselves. Get out of here. Got my Blackos. It's because the witches are the easiest boss fight in the game. As I'm sure you know, based on your sarcastic tone of voice. Alright, where the hell are the hunters? I'm very worried about the two hunters we have to fight. This area is not terribly difficult except for those bastards. Not even an edgelord BB character could kill the witches. Alright, I do wanna draw out the hunters if possible. They are here somewhere. Oh, there's one. I can see him. He's standing next to the ladder. He never figured out how to climb. Maybe I'll take care of Jura first. We are coming up on that. This is not the right ladder, right? Or is it? I'm so very serious. Yeah, we're coming up on Jura. Clip, clap, clip, clap, clip, clap. I hope everyone's seen the video where someone wearing the pyramid helmet goes down this ladder and it does the dun 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 noise as they go down. Alright, Jura. Generally speaking, I prefer cheesing you because your stake driver is fucking annoying, but we're gonna try and do this as a fair goddamn fight. Oh. Yeah, your fucking stake driver is pain in the ass. Ow. For someone that loves beasts, he sure has a lot of fucking beast fighting stuff. Stake driver's great against beasts. Throwing flame bottles at us. Just fall off the building like you always do, you bastard. Hate your blunderbuss.
But remember one thing.
Good night, Jura.
You're not hunting beasts.
It's true, we're not hunting beasts. Got the powder keg hunter badge. He's here to protect the people that were turned into beasts. Like, he feels like... So basically, Jura learned the truth. He found out what really is going on, which is that the Healing Church knows that this is something that can happen with the blood, and they're aware of it, and they don't give a shit. And so he wants to protect all the beasts here from hunters, because these are just people that turned into beasts. He sees them as innocents. He sees them as victims. Which, you know, rightly so. They are victims. He doesn't care about the dead people. He's here for the people afflicted by the beast plague. Oh, what's the name of our character? Our name doesn't show. Oh, there it is. Satungus. We are Satungus. There's our face right there. It's funny because Jura is supposed to be extra freaking stupid. If you listen to the other hunter characters who don't like him, sure. But he was liked by the workshop hunters. Oh yeah, we made our characters super, super gross looking. Very much on purpose. Merry Christmas. Ho ho ho. Were you, hoping to be a good boy or girl this Christmas? Yeah, we're still wearing the best stuff. Incoming. Hey, something somewhere died. And I didn't have any part to play in it. Alright. If I remember, there's more than one hunter, and I only see the one, so I'm starting to get just a wee bit nervous. Shut up. I'm trying to sneak up on him. He doesn't know I'm here yet. Shush! Oh, yes. He doesn't hear that, and he won't hear what's about to happen. Hey, you okay, buddy? Honk. Thank you for the bone marrow ash. I thought there were 2 hunters here. Am I just misremembering? Might be thinking of a different section. There's like multiple locations in this game where you're ambushed by 2 hunters. We're gonna have that in the Nightmare of Mensis. We're gonna have that if we make a right in front of Vicar Amelia's fight. And I think there's a couple others as well. And yet, this is one of the ones that I thought it was. I guess I'm just remembering wrong. You put your kids to sleep? Oh no. But I thought they were healthy and happy. That's how you adult. I would desperately hope that no one's learning how to adult from our particular streams. I think I only give bad advice. And as you can see here in this church, even though they're afflicted by beastly plague, they're still trying to like have services. You know, they're in church. They're doing their best despite their beastly afflictions. If we alert one of them, they'll all come at us. Oh, one of them saw me. Cue them all rushing out the door. Will they figure out the pathfinding for this? Well, we'll just meet them. Murder them on the stairs. Come! Good night. I love Whirligig! Ah, it's such a good weapon. I feel kind of bad that we managed to upgrade it so much after only just getting it. But we suffered for the first, like, 5 hours of the game to make sure that, from this point on, easy time. Don't forget to drink and smoke if you're pregnant, everybody. Just go ahead and stunlock that beastie. Well, I could hear their pounding footsteps. Got quite a few hits off, friends. Sleep now. And give me those delicious gemstones. I love it, it's just 2 circular saws on a stick. How come we haven't made this in real life? Besides the horrifying accidents that would surely follow suit. But I feel like if Tesla's allowed to sell fucking flamethrowers online, someone could make... York's Brave on the Slingshot channel, he should be able to make this. Okay, York's Brave, make... Oh, hi, a lot of monsters. Excuse me. I guess this isn't really very slingshotty. Well, the beast's gotta show up for Tuesday Mass. It's the way of it. They're very faithful. And if you guys don't know about the Slingshot channel and York's Brave, I recommend his YouTube channel. He's a German hobbyist who will take... He'll take, like, things that are perfectly legal under the laws of Germany and push them to the point where if a legislator were to see it, it'd be like, alright, we probably need to, like, change up our rules a little bit. This guy, he could definitely kill a man with that toy. He makes quote-unquote toys, and they're all very lethal toys. Like, he made a slingshot that launched circular saws. He routinely makes blowguns that could, like, pierce steel. The guy just... he knows what he likes to do, and he does it well. And he has a winning personality. He's just fun to watch. Recently he did a video on how tranquilizer darts work, which is something I've been curious about, but I never took the time to look up. Like how you pressurize a dart, how it injects the medication when it enters something's skin. It was pretty in-depth. And then, of course, he just started shooting a bunch of stuff with darts filled with liquid. It's called the Slingshot Channel. And the guy who runs it, his name is Jorg Sprave. If it sounds like a German name, it's because he's a German guy. What practical use would a real-life whirligig saw have? It's a weapon and only a weapon with no utility. Are you kidding? You could cut down trees at the same exact speed, but much slower, because there's a big middle thing that would prevent it from cutting through the tree, so it can't actually cut through trees at all. So that's one use you didn't consider. You're welcome. Jeez, what else could you do with it? Murder people? Alright, my list is very short, I realize. We might be at the end of the list already. Alright. Shortcut open. I don't really have anything else to do up here. There's a couple of items that I could get, but nothing I need. Having 100% of this game in the past, we're not gonna pick up every incidental item this playthrough. We're more interested in going through the lore and talking about how the world came to be the way it is, and how awesome a whirligig would be in real life. Right up until it accidentally catches you and you are ripped apart. More fun. It would make tree cutting a fucking adventure. Yeah? Well, you're all dead, so get out of here. Alright, so there should be a werewolf down here sticking to the side of a building. You gotta play some Cuphead. Have fun playing Cuphead. That game's great. Talk about playing a harder game than what I'm playing. Because you will be. You'll be playing a harder game than I'm playing. Werewolves! I knew there were a couple here. Oh. Oh, Lord. Werewolves. Werewolves! Excuse me. Oh, whirligig, you do so much damage. Alright, you saw through my bluff. Werewolf, you got me. Oh, come on. I charged it up for ages. Jerk. I don't know if I would count Cuphead as a Souls-like, but it's certainly a very difficult game. You've beaten every boss in Cuphead, sans Dr. Kahl's robot, King Dice, and the Devil. I'm still midway through that game because I've been playing that exclusively as a co-op experience. I haven't done that solo yet. I need to find more time to sit down with Andrew and finish that game. Hey, Bound Hades, how's it going? Yeah, I don't think it counts as a Souls-like. It is certainly a hard game. I would say it's harder than Bloodborne. It's like the Souls game, Bloodborne, Dark Souls, doesn't matter, pick anyone. Except for Sekiro. Sekiro does not work in my current example. But these are games that, if you're having trouble, you could do the old JRPG system of just grinding for a little bit. Like, you can forcefully level your character up a little bit to make things less hard. You could increase your weapon stats. There's ways to get around being stuck in this game. And usually it's just a matter of doing a little bit more murdering for more experience. It's the Dark Souls of shooters. There was like an uncomfortably long period of time where games journalists just referred to everything as the Dark Souls of blank. I forgot you were in there. God damn it. Goddamn werewolves. You're the scariest normal mob in the game. Get out of here. That's not true. The fucking Ithalids are. Hey Aaron, how's it going? Hell yeah, more Bloodborne. Today we did some Yoshi's Highland for a while. And then we did Gris. We played all of Gris. We finished Gris. That game was fucking gorgeous. One of the prettiest games I've ever played. And now we're wrapping things up with Bloodborne. We'll be playing this for another 2 hours, I think. We'll be going until 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, which I think is 2 more hours. What time is it now? 8:30? Yeah, 2 more hours. Yeah, I know you're there. Oh, Gris is amazing, Aaron. So beautiful. Music is beyond haunting. Animations are all incredible. Indie platformers are your thing? Indie platformers are great. I feel like we're right smack dab in the middle of like a nice golden age for really good indie games. And have been for a while. I don't really care if these guys hit me. It doesn't do a lot of damage, and then I immediately get it back by slapping them around. About the face and neck. How much is Gris? I don't know. It was actually gifted to me by Milk Jug, one of our beloved viewers here. She's currently taking a shower. The Amygdalas are pretty freaky, but I don't think they count as like a normal incidental enemy you bump into. Like, Amygdala is a boss, and it's an environmental detail. But the Mind Flayers, those guys, ooh, they're the scariest normal mob you have to run into every once in a while. Oh, don't get me started about the One Reborn. If you want to talk about gross-looking bosses, the One Reborn's definitely at the tippy top. You guys, you're in for a treat when we get to the One Reborn. For those of you new to the game, we're gonna want Antidote for what's coming up. Winter Lights are undisputed freakiest. I don't think the Winter Lights... Oh, you know what? I take that back. Winter Lights are definitely the freakiest. Oh, that's not even a competition. No, you're right. God damn it, I did the fucking shortcut again. What's wrong with me? I mean, Frenzy's the scariest stat in the game. FromSoft games always have the one. Sekiro had Terror. Bloodborne has Frenzy. Dark Souls 1 was Curse. And then Curse wasn't so bad after that. I feel like Toxic's probably the worst one for 2 and 3. And you know what? We never actually plopped down over here real quick. Or is this the ladder? Never mind, we have done that. In that case, I need to go over here. Definitely missing the exit that I'm looking for. Oh right, there's no exit up here. This is another shortcut. I'm so stupid. I don't do this section of the game terribly often. I usually skip Old Yharnam. And then just pop into the back. Hey buddy, sorry about that. We need to do the rest of the old town down here. Here we go. Jeez. All of Yarhol Ghul is pretty terrifying and fucked up. You're not wrong. Yarhol Ghul and... Oh right, she's in the mist over here. Hypogean Ghoul. That whole section is really scary. The Jack in the Box is right. Wait, was someone talking about Game of Thrones? There's no spoilers around here. I didn't see any spoilers in chat. The only spoiler I'll give you is when they ran out of book to adapt, the show was worse. Really sad that George R. R. Martin fell behind. What could have been will haunt me. Anything popping out of anything is terrifying. That's in the jump scare category. I like scary things, but jump scares, I tend to agree with folks that refer to jump scares as being cheap. I agree. Give me those upgrade materials. Alright, we're almost to Bloodstarved Beast. My good old friend BSB. Blood-Starved Beast is a great example of what we were talking about earlier, with this town being afflicted by something called Ashen Blood, and then that swiftly evolved into the Beast Plague. Blood-Starved Beast is all poison and beastliness. They're just kind of overflowing. And they also shoot, like, weird glowing spears from across the entire level that will just obliterate you. That's what makes them scary. But they do burst out of the carriages. Those are jack-in-the-boxy moments. Oh, and I forgot to mention it earlier in the chat, but if anyone wants to play Bloodborne with me, I will happily summon you. I have plenty of insight, I'll ring my bell, anyone can play that has the game, so feel free. Yeah, I feel like the first one you meet just erupts out and makes it fucking terrifying. Had we gone through the forest first, we would have had some NPC summons here. Oh, Chalice dungeons are all kinds of fucked up. Let's get some pungent blood going on here. I'm a Pepsi consumer, although my favorite soda is Dr. Pepper, and I hear there is a brand new flavor of Dr. Pepper that I really want to find. Alright, there's no reason not to use the best weapon here. Hey, go get it, boy! Oh, he's so bad. I should throw it against the wall. Get way better results that way. Stay locked on, please. Right there. Oh, god damn it. So because this guy's a beast, pungent blood cocktails work remarkably well against him. The only thing we need to look out for is we do lose health just by standing near him. Because of poison. And there's slow poison. And that's why we also brought some antidotes with us. Well, it's not so fucking slow anymore, is it? Whoa! No. Shit! We should not have lost that. I didn't pay attention to my stamina. Sekiro really got into my brain with that stamina problem. That was stupid. We really should not have lost him. If we started putting cocaine back into it, that'll do it. Oh, really? Dr. Pepper makes you feel a little bit sick after you drink it? Where's my Bleckos? There they are. That's us. Jewel! Oh, Blood-Starved, you're such an annoying fight. Come at me, buddy. Come on. Alright, he's a little bit more poisony now. Gotta get my stamina back up. Oh, now he's real poisoner. Whoops. I want to throw this here. Quick, get it! Get it, boy! Look what you won! It's death. Goodbye, Blood-Starved Beast. Alright, got the Thumra Chalice. Oh, we got a hierarchy of sodas here. Pepsi is equal to Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper plus Pepsi is better than Coke equals facts. Yeah, I'm a Pepsi Dr. Pepper fan myself. My favorite sodas tend to be like fruity sodas. I really like Squirt and Mellow Yellow. I like citrusy things. I like sour flavors. And then if it has to be a dark cola, my hierarchy is definitely Dr. Pepper, followed by Pepsi, followed by Coke. That's my hierarchy. Merge shells. Alright, we have like a billion Bleckos here. Wrong. Aaron likes ginger beer. The refined palate on Aaron. I find ginger beers to be slightly too spicy. There we go. The old hunter bell. Now we can summon NPC fun. The answer's always pizza. I mean, that's not wrong.
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters.
I believe it's a Tumerian.
Of the hunter,
P is silent and T is not.
Ludwig.
Oh, Ludwig, we're gonna mess with him later.
They forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters.
Watch sons of bitches.
They have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Arden Chapel.
Arden. His pronunciation's Arden Chapel. Fortify weapon. So what do I need? I need chunks. We need 2 more chunks for that. That's a shame. What will our second weapon be? Guess we have time to make those choices. Okay, we only have the 2 runes. We'll keep those equipped. As for my gemmy gems, do I have any better gemmy gems that I could equip? Ooh, 105. There we go. Now our weapon's as busted as could be. Hey, awesome wife, how's it going? I mean, she can post them, but people have trouble seeing them. Feel free to post stuff like that in the Discord, and if it's a GIF, there's actually a channel in the Discord exclusively for GIFs, and it's my favorite channel in the Discord, so... Oh yeah, ginger beer makes for great mixed drinks. I just think drinking on its own is a little bit spicy for me. Put on some hats, buddies. There we go. Now you're looking good. Who doesn't like cocktails? Get lost in some weeds for a few minutes. Mow your lawn, Gehrman. Jesus. Like a forest back here. Alright. Oh god, no! No, I thought it was the inside shop. It's behind the statue. Fuck my inability to read. Why didn't I ever learn how to read? I'm gonna buy the Kirk hammer so we can play with it, because I fucking love the Kirk hammer. At some point I'll buy the stake driver. That's a fun weapon too. Yharnam, Hunter's Herp. That seems fine. When you mix more than 4 sodas, always end up tasting like Dr. Pepper. It's because Dr. Pepper's 23 flavors, man. Sorry, 32 flavors, man.
Welcome home, good
If you add all the sodas together, it just becomes Dr. Pepper.
What is it you desire?
As long as like 13 of those 33 flavors are cherry.
Very well, let me...
1, 2, 3, just 3 levels. Alright. Skill gets us 2 additional points. Strength gets us way more. Might just dump it all in Vitality? We're very weak. Or Endurance. I want more stamina. And we're gonna need to get Arcane up to 13 in the not too distant future. We'll do 3 of our primary. 1 each. How much do I need? Need double what I got.
Farewell, may you...
Bye-bye. Alright, I guess now it's time for the forest. put it all under skill. I mean, skill is gonna be important. Hey, Squick. Squick, this is a brand new playthrough. We're on New Game Nada. Although I do have multiple characters on New Game Plus. I have one character on New Game Plus, one character on New Game Plus, and one character on New Game Plus. This character is a brand new character. We have the whirligig because we speed ran our way through the early sections of the DLC to get this. Because I love whirligig and I wanted to have it for more of the playthrough than just the last quarter of it. Just endurance, nothing else. I don't think that would be a viable build. Additionally, how's it going? Squick. I like your name. It's a very good sound effect twice.